Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1.
Yeah, go ahead, Tony.
The show's TOA, 33 Brunel Avenue.
He's in there.
Tony.
Him and his wife, his hands was all over me.
All right, look, just calm down.
Look, are you going to arrest him?
Look, hang on a second, who are you?
I'm Carrie Taylor. Look, it's
Look,
not me you want to be
Carrie,
questioning.
let's go in and sort it out, yeah?
Yeah, all right.
I'm Mary Eastman. I called you.
Only because I made you.
She's been claiming my husband is through here. He'll explain.
What do you mean explain? There's nothing to explain.
Can't you get rid of her?
Look, my husband has been touching me up.
Look, just calm down.
Look, I don't know what she's been saying to you, but
Keep him away from me.
I've tried to talk to her.
Talking!
That's enough!
All right, Kerry, now what's been going on here?
He's been touching me up. That's what's been going on.
Why do you keep saying that?
Look, you'll both have your time to speak, all right? Good.
Now, Kerry, what happened?
I woke up and I
You
found
weren't
him
even
on
asleep.
top of me.
I was over the other side of the room.
Oh, dreaming was I?
It's very probable that you were hallucinating.
Can you answer one at a time, please?
You said you woke up.
Yeah, he drugged me. For an operation, I'm meant to be a patient.
Were you alone in here with Miss Taylor?
No, Mary, my wife, was in here most of the time.
But not all of the time?
No, unfortunately not.
I could sense someone touching me, feeling me. When I opened my eyes, he was on top of me with his hands inside my blouse.
It's a complete fantasy, I promise you.
What did you do?
Well, I mean, I did nothing at first. I couldn't believe what he was doing. Well, when I realised, I shouted at him to get off me.
She was recovering from the sedation. Suddenly she started screaming, calling me a pervert. I tried to calm her down, but she was hysterical.
We'll need you to make a statement.
Yeah, okay. Look, I'm not letting him get away with this.
You've heard the allegation. Is there anything you'd like to add?
Look, you must believe me. I didn't touch her.
Mr. Eastman, I'm arresting you
No.
for indecent assault. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not...
Why are you doing this to me?
Something which you later rely on in court. But anything you do say may be given in evidence. OK, let's go.
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 1.
Go ahead, Polly.
Bring your call to Brunel Avenue. Is there any unit that can assist us in bringing a complainant back to the station?
Any unit to assist Sierra 1?
Mary, I've been arrested. I've got to go to the police station. It's all nonsense. Please. It's not true, I promise you.
340. I'll take that. Thanks, Dave.
Hiya. Hello, Kerry.
Thanks, Polly. I'm WDC Croft. This is WDC Rawton. We'll be dealing with your case from now on. How are you feeling?
Better now, thanks.
Must have been very distressing.
Yeah.
Kerry, we'd like you to make a statement about what happened.
OK.
But before that, we think it'd be a good idea if you saw our doctor.
A doctor? Why?
It's just procedure. She might be able to find some forensic evidence to help support your allegations. It's nothing to worry about.
So, what's the doctor going to do to me then?
Oh, she'll explain everything.
Look, he only started to touch me, all right?
Yeah, let's wait and see, eh? Hi. This is Carrie Taylor.
Hello, Carrie. Sit yourself down.
Just try to relax.
Easier said than done.
OK, Carrie. Now, I need permission to examine you. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Before I can begin, there's one or two questions I need to ask you. Have you been hospitalised or have you seen your own GP for any reason during the past year?
I had a baby 2 months ago, but I ain't been ill.
And are you in any discomfort or pain?
No. Except these hurt a bit.
How did you get these marks?
He did them.
Mr. Eastman?
Yeah.
How long have you been a patient of Mr. Eastman?
Not long. Today was my second visit.
And when was your first visit?
A couple of weeks ago. It was just a routine checkup.
OK. We'd like you to tell us exactly what happened after you arrived there this morning.
Well, after I'd signed the consent form, the nurse took me through into the surgery.
And did she stay or leave?
She stayed, but she wasn't there when I woke up.
What happened then?
Well, Mr. Eastman gave me an injection here in my arm. I didn't want to be awake when he took the tooth out because I hate dentists. No, I don't mean that I hate dentists. I mean that I hate what they do. Look, you know what I'm saying.
Unfortunately, I do.
Well, I just couldn't keep my eyes open. That's when the stroking and touching started.
Carrie, we need you to be more specific. Where exactly was he touching you?
He had his hands inside my blouse, touching my breasts.
And did you push him off?
Well, no, I mean, I didn't have the strength to, not then at least.
Has the tooth been removed?
Yeah.
So you were asleep for some of the time then?
No. I felt him take the tooth out. It hurt. He'd just obviously not given me enough of the stuff to knock me out proper.
Carrie, why didn't you show the officers at the surgery the marks on your wrists?
I didn't notice them then.
Do you know how the marks got there?
Well, while he was holding me down, I suppose. I mean, it don't exactly take much working out, does it?
Yes,
Mrs. Eastman?
yes.
I'm WDC Croft. This is WDC Rawton, Sun Hill. We'd like to talk to you about what happened this morning.
Me? Why?
Can we come inside?
I don't understand why you'd want to talk to me.
Well, you were a witness to what happened this morning.
But I wasn't in the surgery. I was meant to be in there with him, but the phone rang and I got caught up with appointments.
Did you have any trouble getting back into the surgery?
No,
Did you see him touching her?
I didn't see him do anything.
You do realise, Mrs. Eastman, that an allegation like this could destroy your husband professionally.
This is his mess. He can dig himself out of it.
Well, she's certainly not playing stand by your man.
You'd think he'd have locked the surgery door, wouldn't you?
That could have been half the fun of it, knowing that your wife could walk in on you at any minute. From the notes that WPC Page took earlier, it appears that Mrs. Eastman acts as both nurse and receptionist.
Yes, that's right. Of course, I'd normally prefer Mary to stay with me during sedations, but she's often too busy.
But she was there at the beginning.
Yes, she was there when I injected 12 milligrams of diazepam, that's Valium. She set up the pulse meter, I checked to see if the patient was sedated. She was, so I injected lignocaine to numb the gum above the affected tooth.
Why did you have to do that if she was already sedated?
Well, she'd still be able to feel the pain. It was only Valium. So then I removed the tooth, and it was then that Mary left to answer the phone in reception.
Mm. How much longer did the rest of the treatment take?
Oh, not long, a few minutes.
And when would the sedation wear off?
Oh, not long after that. But she was never unconscious.
Miss Taylor told us that when she woke up, you were on top of her and touching her breasts.
She's lying. I was on the other side of the room.
Then how come her blouse was undone?
I don't know. She must have done it herself.
Why would she do that?
Ask her.
Miss Taylor had red marks on her wrist.
What? What marks?
Maybe she tried to push you off, and you held her down by holding her wrists.
The girl had been sedated. I could probably have done almost anything I wanted to. Why on earth would I need to hold her wrists?
OK. What happened after Miss Taylor woke up?
She started screaming and shouting, frightened the life out of me.
And that's when your wife came back into the surgery?
Yes, she heard the shouting and came in straight away.
How did she react?
What do you mean?
Well, what did she say when she heard Miss Taylor's allegations?
She said she'd better phone the police.
Nothing else?
No, not really. No. We've been through a bad patch lately. I've tried to make it up to her, but she still hurts.
Why?
You don't have to say anything.
All right, look, I had an affair. I finished it 3 months ago. Since then, my marriage has been strained, to say the least. Recently, things seem to be getting back to normal, and now this.
Mr. Eastman, was the affair with a patient?
Patrick.
Yes, so what? It's the only time I've ever been unfaithful, and I paid for it.
And that's it?
Yes, more or less, yes. Her name was Sarah Franks. It was brief, it's over, and I regret it. But I'm afraid Sarah wouldn't accept that it was over. She made our lives a misery, constantly telephoning while she was on night duty.
Night work?
She was a midwife at St. Hugh's. She threatened to destroy me professionally.
Why would she want to do that?
Her husband left her because of the affair. She thought I'd leave Mary, but I couldn't.
You say she works at St. Hugh's?
Yes, why? No, you can't talk to her. Look, the last thing I need is to get her involved. Please. We're trying to forget her. Please.
What do you reckon the odds are on the affair starting with a grope in the dentist's chair?
Why, are you thinking of starting a book?
Hardly. I could drive a bus through the holes in both statements.
Oh, I don't know. I thought he seemed genuine enough. What about Carrie, though? She didn't mention the second injection, did she?
Exactly. So she could be lying about the pain she suffered, and if she's lying about that...
Here we go. Eastman. Private only.
So?
Well, this morning, before I took Carrie to the doctor, she told me she didn't work. A single mum with 2 babies. How was she expecting to pay for treatment?
Maybe she never intended to.
Or maybe she hoped Eastman would pick up the tab.
Maybe.
Sarah Franks?
Yeah?
I'm WDC Croft. This is WDC Rawton, Sun Hill. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, the hospital warned me you were coming. Come in. How can I help?
We're making inquiries into an allegation of assault made against a Mr. Eastman.
Oh, really? What's it got to do with me?
Well, we don't know at the moment. That's why we're here.
What, you interviewing all his patients then?
You were a bit more than a patient, though, weren't you?
I see. So he told you all about me then? Bet he enjoyed that.
Where did you meet Mr. Eastman?
At the surgery. He started chatting me up. He was very charming. Just went from there. Look, is this going to take long? I am due at work.
No, I shouldn't think so. You say that he chatted you up during an appointment?
Yeah. Why, has he been doing it again?
How long did the relationship last?
About 8 months. He would tell me how he desperately wanted a proper family. How his wife couldn't have children. And then he just dumped me. Just like the others.
What others?
Oh, I'm just one in a long line of Patrick's conquests.
So what about the phone calls?
I don't have to explain myself to you. He dumped me.
So when did you stop phoning him then?
About 2 months ago. I got bored with it. To be honest, I wanted to break up their marriage. All I succeeded in doing was pushing them closer together. I never do seem to get it right.
Sorry, it's such a mess.
I wish my place looked like this. And the kids must be a handful.
No, not really.
I don't know how you cope. I can't help thinking it's a bit of a trek, isn't it, from here to Mr. Eastman's surgery? How did you get there, on the bus?
No, taxi.
That must have cost you a bob or two, him being a private dentist.
I've been saving.
Why pay at all when you could go to an NHS dentist for nothing?
Have you tried registering with an NHS dentist lately?
So you did try others?
Yeah, I tried all over the place.
Including the one in Gunner Street?
No, I didn't know that one was there.
Lovely baby. Who was your midwife at St. Hugh's, Carrie?
What's this all about?
It's a simple enough question. Who was your midwife at St. Hugh's?
We can check with the hospital.
Her name was Sarah Franks, so what?
You must have spent a lot of time with her, did you?
What are you both getting at?
Did she talk to you about her private life?
No, not really, just bits.
What bits?
You know, this and that.
No, we don't know.
How her husband had left her, things like that.
Did she mention Patrick Eastman?
No, she never mentioned him.
Carrie?
Look, she never mentioned him, all right? Now, for the last time, that man sexually assaulted me and I'm going to press charges, all right?
OK, Carrie. Don't worry. We're dealing with it.
Hello again. Come and sit down.
Be my guest.
We've just spoken to Carrie Taylor.
Who?
The woman you claimed earlier not to know.
Yeah, I meet so many women, it's impossible to remember all their names.
Oh, come on. You were a midwife. It was hardly someone you met at a bus stop.
Do you always discuss your private life with your patients?
I don't discuss my private life with anyone. Except you. It's not as if me and Carrie have anything in common.
So you do remember her then?
Oh, yeah, vaguely.
You told her about your husband leaving you.
Chit-chat, that's all.
I'd imagine it was a bit more of a heart-to-heart, really. Her boyfriend had just deserted her, your husband had just left you, even Patrick didn't want to see you anymore. You both had a lot to feel aggrieved about.
I don't know what she's been telling you. If she wants to accuse Patrick of sexually assaulting her, then that's for you to deal with. It's got nothing to do with me.
Who said he sexually assaulted her?
You did.
No. We said he was under investigation for assault.
Okay, let's stop playing games, shall we? I've admitted making phone calls, but I'm not involved in anything else. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got 2 heavily pregnant ladies to see to.
Hello, Croft? Oh, I see. Right. Thanks. Carrie Taylor's just turned up at the station. Looks like we got to her.
Great.
I'll tell you everything I have to as long as you let me leave here today, all right? Promise?
Well, we can't promise until we know why you're here.
I hate her.
Who?
Sarah Franks. She made me do this. She got me in this mess.
What did she make you do, Carrie?
Lie about him touching me. He didn't touch me. I made it up. But I'm not taking all the blame, right?
So why the change of heart?
Because I just don't want any more trouble. Look, you're going to take away my babies. I was stupid enough to lie about Mr. Eastman in the first place.
What is it that you want to tell us, Carrie?
That cow used me. She told me he'd raped her, said she couldn't report it because no one would believe her.
You believed her?
I didn't think she'd lie about something like that. I mean, it's sick, isn't it?
I see.
She said she knew of other women that had been touched up by him.
So you both thought he needed to be taught a lesson?
No, that was her idea. Don't you see, I had no choice.
You could have refused.
I wanted to help her. She used to come up and see me. I don't see anyone from one week to the next. Just the kids. It really does you in after a while, you know, you get lonely.
What exactly did she ask you to do?
I had to register with the surgery, just for a check-up. I was to wait until she called me and then make an emergency appointment. When I got there, I was to insist on being put to sleep, and afterwards I had to pretend he'd been touching me up, you know, make a big fuss.
So how did you know the nurse wouldn't be there all the time?
Sarah said she'd sorted it, told me not to worry.
We'll need you to make a withdrawal statement.
Third time lucky, is it then, ladies?
Not for you, Miss Franks.
Well, let's hear it then.
We've been talking to Kerry Taylor again.
You do keep on trying, I'll give you that.
And she's admitted making a false allegation against Mr. Eastman. She's also told us about your role in these events.
My role?
Exactly. How you forced her into helping you.
You are joking, she said that?
Look, don't try and deny
No, look,
it.
don't tell me you fell for that weepy, doe-eyed routine she pulls. Well, what did she say? Well, did she tell you she'd accepted £1,000?
What?
No, I thought not. Look, I admit asking Carrie to help me set up Eastman, but I'm not having you think I'm some scheming bitch who preys on poor innocent women. Carrie Taylor is a nasty, selfish little girl. You spend some time with her like I have and you'll see.
She speaks very highly of you.
Look, the only reason she came to you was to save her precious skin. I never forced her to do anything. She was bored. She treated it like a game. She got cold feet as soon as you started sniffing around. It's as simple as that.
How could you afford to give away £1,000?
It was guilt money from Patrick. It was also to pay for the abortion he wanted me to have. In return, I had to sign some document at his solicitor's saying I'd leave him and his wife alone.
So did you have the abortion?
No. I couldn't go through with it. I miscarried. I had money to spare. I so desperately wanted to hurt him. I can tell you now, it doesn't make me feel any better.
Miss Taylor has withdrawn her earlier statement, so you're no longer under arrest. You're free to go.
Is that it?
As far as our investigation into that allegation is concerned, yeah, the case is closed.
Well, what about the girl? I mean, is she mentally ill or what?
Your sign there, please. Thank you.
So, how do I get home?
Suzi?
Well, we could give you a lift if you like.
Thank you. Oh, could I phone my wife? She'd be worried sick.
There's a telephone in that office.
Well, thanks for the lift. I'd like to say it's been a pleasure, but... What on earth?
Mary! What are you doing? Mary! Mary, can you let me in, please?
Would you like us to talk to her?
Go on.
Mrs. Eastman, it's the police.
Go away!
Could we have a quick word, please?
He's not coming in.
Well, that's okay, but I think it might help if we talked it through.
I can't believe he's wheedled his way out of this one.
Mrs. Eastman, your husband has been the victim of a set-up.
And how about all the others?
I'm sorry?
All the other women he's been with.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing we can do about that.
But what about all the letters he wrote? All those things he said about me?
What letters?
The love letters she showed me. Calling me frigid and barren.
Who showed you?
Sarah Franks.
You've been in touch with Sarah Franks?
I wanted to hurt him. So did she.
You conspired with Sarah Franks to get your husband charged with indecent assault.
I found out about the baby. I've been trying for 15 years. Then I discover he's taken money out of our joint account for her to abort his child. That was the final. Well, I suppose you'll want to arrest me.
What for?
I think we've spent enough time on this.
What's happening? Is she all right?
She's all yours, Mr. Eastman. Nice to see a happy ending.
Can I help you? I'm the headmistress, Anne Jennings.
I'm WPC Data, PC Loxton, Sun Hill. We received a call about a child being abducted.
From here?
You don't know anything about it?
I think someone's playing a rather tasteless prank.
Well, could we go inside? Could any of the other teachers have made the call?
No, not without telling me.
What about one of the parents?
Look, no one has said anything.
Sierra Oscar from 363, receiving.
Go ahead, Steve.
Re the abduction at Elcott Nursery. The headmistress doesn't know anything about it. Any idea where the informant phoned from?
Stand by.
Looks like one of my competitors has decided to create a little scare. Beautifully timed for the end of the day. Most of my parents are about.
01 from Sierra Oscar. The informant gave her number as 0171 538 0398.
Have you got
my
any?
Office phone number.
We got it.
Don't try and break in! I'm warning you!
Cathy? Cathy, is that you?
Go away!
You move away, please.
Cathy? This is the police. Can you open the door, please?
Melina's my daughter! She's mine!
I think it's Cathy Rigby. She's one of the cleaners here. I don't understand. I mean, she's worked here for months.
Has she caused this sort of trouble before?
No, of course not. Look, I think I can deal with this, really. There's no need to call for fuss.
We're here now. Let us deal with it.
Well, I could force the door.
Oh, we don't know what's behind it. The kid could get hurt.
Can I see into your office from out there?
Yeah.
Right, Cathy? Cathy, can you hear me? Cathy, if you just stay calm, we can sort this out.
Melina was stolen from me as a baby! I can prove it! And I'm not opening the door until you get someone who could do a blood test! Go away!
Look, if you calm down, we can sort this out.
Mrs. Jennings?
Could you go downstairs, please, sir?
Officer, you have to help me, please.
Downstairs, please, sir.
No, my daughter Melina, she's only 3. I can't find her anywhere.
And you are?
Kypros Marcus.
All right, Mr. Marcus. Come downstairs.
What's happening?
No,
that's my daughter.
Nothing to worry about, sir. If you'd like to come downstairs.
Well, we've really got a roll.
That's for a senior officer. That's why we're waiting, sir.
My daughter is up there with a maniac and you're asking me to wait. No, look, we have to do something.
We're doing everything we can, sir.
Up the top of the stairs.
Right.
I think it's best if you stay down here for the minute.
How is she?
Very agitated.
Cathy, I'm Inspector Monroe. Andrew, you wanted to speak to a senior officer.
Where's the doctor?
He's on his way. Just stay calm.
It's taken so long for me to find her. That doctor will prove it once and for all.
He won't be able to do the blood test through a door.
Well, open it when he comes.
That may be a while yet, Cathy. Melina's scared.
She doesn't understand. I'm a mummy. It's all right, sweetheart.
Just open the door and we can talk. If you really care for her, you'll open the door. You'll have to anyway once the doctor arrives. You're just making Melina cry for no reason.
If I open the door, do you promise you'll let them do a blood test?
Yes, Cathy.
Come on. Be okay.
Come on then. There we are. Come on. Come on. There's a good girl. Come on, Melina. There's a good girl.
I'm arresting you for abduction.
Oh,
You
you
do not have to
promised!
say anything, but it may harm your defense.
My baby! I want in charge! You arrested me!
Later relying in
He stole my baby! I will never give it to Melina!
Catherine Rigby, 15, vice to raid 3 years ago on the flat of a Michelle Stubbs. Cathy was one of the girls they found. Yaks referred her to social services. I'll give the duty social worker a ring, see if they can dig us up Cathy's file.
Vice raid. Hardly Mother of the Year material.
How's Melina?
Stop crying now, she's back with her dad.
He isn't her dad.
But you're saying you're her mother?
Yes.
Right. All right, then, if he isn't the father, then who is?
I was raped. I was only 15.
Where did you report it? Here? Barton Street, Stafford Row?
Well, I didn't. I couldn't report it. I gave birth to Melina.
Which hospital? St Hughes, Canley General, which?
Oh, I didn't have her in a hospital. I was on my own.
Where did you have your baby, Cathy? You say it wasn't in a hospital, was it at home?
No. It was at a friend's place.
Which friend?
Was it Michelle Stubbs, Cathy? You remember, don't you? We picked you up there 3 years ago.
There's an alley there that runs between some shops and the river. I was so tired. I was on my own. I left Melina there on some dustbin bags.
So, you were raped, you didn't report it, you had a baby on your own, and then you dumped it in a back alley.
But I went back for her. I was scared, confused. I didn't know what I was doing, but I went back for her. It was just for a few minutes, I swear, but she was gone. I looked everywhere, but there was no trace of her. I mean, don't you see? That's when they stole my baby.
Have you got any other children, Cathy?
No,
Any family?
no.
Must get quite lonely for you then.
Look, I left Melina and I was wrong. I know that. But I've never stopped looking for her. Babies in pushchairs, toddlers in the park. I have kept searching. And this year I knew that she'd be old enough to start going to school. That's when I got the jobs with the nurseries. I knew that I'd find her again.
Finders keepers.
But Melina's my daughter. Just do a blood test to find out the truth.
I think you've hurt that little girl enough for one day without sticking needles in her.
That inspector promised.
My school depends on nursery voucher enrolment. Not all my parents can pay the full fees like the Marcuses.
Mrs. Jennings, this is a very serious incident.
I don't want to pursue it. We can't afford the bad publicity. Surely your own officers can act as witnesses.
Sorry, sir. Cathy Rigby insists on talking to you at her interview.
All right, Narika, if you'd show Mrs. Jennings the way out.
Right, this way.
Is Cathy still refusing to have a duty solicitor?
Yes, sir. And she's admitted to the kidnap, so the CPS won't have any trouble prosecuting her.
But she's still persisting with this allegation about the Marcus family.
We're not taking that seriously, are we, sir?
Well, I don't like it any more than you do, Steve, but we have to investigate if she continues to make the claim. Any luck with the home address Mrs. Jennings had for her?
George checked it out, sir. It's a squat. He couldn't get any answer when he knocked on the door.
Well, that can't be the same address we had in a juvenile caution 3 years ago. Can you look into that, Steve? If we can get someone in who she knows, maybe they'll convince her to drop her allegations. I don't want to put the Marcuses through any more distress if we can avoid it.
You said you'd let him do a blood test. You lied to me.
I did what I had to do to ensure Melina's safety.
She was safe. You think I'm going to hurt my own baby?
What makes you think she's yours, Cathy?
I've researched everything about them. 3 years ago, the Marquises owned a restaurant on Jamaica Lane, right behind the alley where I left Melina. But they moved from that address, sold up a couple of weeks after Melina disappeared. Why would they do that?
Melina is the name the Marcuses gave her. If she's really your baby, why do you keep calling her Melina? What was the name you gave her, Cathy?
Melina. The Marquises were childless before Melina. His wife wasn't even able to carry a child, and they would have been too old to adopt. I mean, can't you see it all fits?
Nothing fits. You say you were raped, but there's no report.
Oh, I couldn't report it.
Why not?
3 years ago, the Marquises moved to a new business with a newborn baby. It was a fresh start. They couldn't just turn up with a baby where they were. It would have been too suspicious. But in a different neighbourhood where no one knew them, no one could question them. You just have to look at them to see that they can't be a natural parents. I mean, she's blonde and blue-eyed and they're both black and brown.
Now, that doesn't prove anything.
But one of those DNA blood tests will. That's all I'm asking. If I'm lying, that will prove it. But if I'm telling the truth... Don't you see? They've stolen my baby.
And you'll steal her back if you get another chance.
I've looked for her for so long. Help me get her back, please. Please, she's my daughter.
First, she kidnapped Melina. Then she demanded blood from her. And now you tell me that mad woman is making allegations against us.
Cathy's saying that Melina is her child and that you and Mrs. Marcus took her as a baby.
What? Took her? Stole, you mean? And you believe her?
I'm not saying we believe her. It's just as a matter of course, we have to make some inquiries.
She's the one who's stolen Melina. You saw that yourself.
Yes.
Then why are you listening to her lies?
I know this is difficult, but in order to completely dismiss Cathy's claims, I have to ask you some questions. Did you own a restaurant in Jamaica Lane 3 years ago?
Look, this is all nonsense.
Is Melina your only child?
Yes. My wife Helena lost 3 others before. She couldn't carry them to full term.
I'm sorry. If I could just look at Melina's birth certificate, that'll be the end of the matter.
Melina's birth certificate? You want me to turn my house upside down to find it? Fine. Fine. I'll do that. Then perhaps you will believe me instead of that bitch.
Oh, Mr. Marcus, I don't have to see it right now. You can bring it in when you've found it.
Here, look. Melina's name is on my passport. You want to see pictures? I have albums full of photographs of my family. The day Melina first started to talk, to walk. The day she started school. Every birthday.
I'm sorry, Mr. Marcus. I didn't mean to upset you.
Take them. Show them to her. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, you go. Glad me. Do you have children, Inspector?
Yes.
Then you must know how we feel. That someone, a stranger, can come and take your child away. I tell you, I have felt no greater fear than this afternoon listening to Melina screaming from behind that locked door. If we had lost her, she means everything to us, Inspector.
This is Mrs. Marcus and Melina. You can see she's changing Melina's nappy. Here's one of Melina in her pushchair. Oh, she's been eating ice cream. She's got most of it on her chin. At Melina's birthday party. Candles, cakes, balloons, presents. You can see she's laughing. Now do you see why you can't be Melina's mother, Cathy?
I didn't say that they were a bad family. I know that they love Melina, they've been good to her.
Then why are you trying to break up their family?
Because she's mine. These don't prove anything. I told her they stole Melina when she was a baby. Of course they're going to have pictures of her growing up. But where are the photographs of Melina's birth? Of the hospital? Why are there no photographs of the pregnancy?
Cathy, they're probably in a different album.
And what about their restaurant on Jamaica Lane? What did he have to say about that then?
Well, is she satisfied now?
I'm afraid the photographs weren't enough, Mr. Marcus.
Well, that woman is mad. What did I tell you?
You told me you didn't have a restaurant in Jamaica Lane.
No, there is some confusion. You asked if I owned the restaurant there. To that, no. It was a business owned by my brother.
But you and Mrs. Marcus did live there?
Yes, for a little while before we started our own business.
Well, I'm afraid this is one of the things that Cathy's latched onto. And Melina's birth certificate may be the only way to convince Cathy she isn't Melina's mother.
Well, I haven't had time to dig out Melina's certificate.
Yes, I know, but if you could find it, it would be a great help.
It could be anywhere, and we have bookings this evening. I'm already late. Haven't my family suffered enough for one day? I tell you, that woman is wasting all our time, Inspector.
Come in.
Sir, Cathy's story about working at the other nurseries checks out. She moved from one school to another every 2 months. No complaints about her work. She just left of her own accord.
And you think Cathy was looking for Melina?
That's what she said.
Cathy also lives in a squat, Narika. She could have been forced to move from one school to the next every time she was evicted.
Social workers report on Cathy when she was taken away from Michelle Stubbs, sir.
Yeah, who's Michelle Stubbs?
Just some tart who ran a few toms. Social think the reason why she ran away from home 3 years ago was because of her mother's death at the time. Her father was a bank manager and that was her way of getting his attention. He died recently, so this afternoon's stunt could be the same sort of thing. Cry for help.
Cathy was the one who called us into the school.
Sir, Michelle Stubbs' address was Jamaica Lane, near the alley where Cathy says she left Melina, where Mr. Marcus had a restaurant.
Why are you still wasting your time with this birth certificate nonsense? Who says that will convince her anyway? She will only say it's a forgery.
Well, if she does, we can confront her with a duplicate copy. From the Births and Marriages Registrar when the town hall opens in the morning.
Look, I haven't had time to find out Melina's certificate. It could be anywhere at home. It might even be lost. Who knows? And we have bookings to deal with this evening.
Well, we could check with the hospital where Melina was born.
No, Melina was born at home.
You said it was a difficult birth.
We lost the other children in the hospital. This time we decided to have a traditional birth at home.
I see.
Look, I will find it tonight when we've closed, okay?
You do realise it's an offence not to register a birth, Mr. Marcus?
Look, I will bring the certificate to you by hand. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to run.
Michelle Stubbs?
What do you want?
Just want to ask you a few questions about a Cathy Rigby.
Never heard of her.
You'd have known her as a 15-year-old. She was picked up in a vice raid 3 years ago at your old Jamaica Lane address.
Ah, the good old days. I'm not in that line of work no more.
What happened to your eye?
We walked into a door. Fancy a little drinky?
Were any of the girls who were running 3 years ago ever raped, Michelle?
Oh, that depends.
On what?
On how much they were paid afterwards. No, I looked after my own. Those girls never had no reason to complain. I had it all sorted for them. We was just one big happy family. That's when I got soft in the head. I should have turned that little tart away. She wasn't one of my girls. Instead, I get raided. She's a couple of months underage, isn't she? And you lot come down to me like a ton of bricks.
So you remember Cathy Rigby?
What about her?
Just tell me what you know.
Why? What's she been saying about me?
She hasn't been saying anything.
Oh, yeah? So why you here then? 3 years after?
Why did Cathy stay with you?
She came to me, right? I was only trying to help the silly bitch out. I mean, what was I supposed to do? Her father said she'd been raped and she was going to hurt herself otherwise. I was just providing a service.
What kind of service?
Marcus? Of course I remember them. They had a restaurant on that side for many years.
Years? Are you sure about that?
I thought we might get all their business when they left, but they were right to sell. Prospects round here are very poor.
Did you know them well?
They were a quiet couple.
Couple? So they didn't have any children?
No, I don't think his wife could after the accident.
What accident?
She got knocked down by a delivery van reversing in the alley. They couldn't have children after that. Mind you, I think they were quite lucky. I sent my son to the university to become a dentist, but he fails because he wants to dance and play music. Bloody Apache Indian! Sorry. The Marcuses were always collecting money for the orphans. Romania, Somalia. In that way, I suppose they had many children. And none of them were failures. He's washing dishes now. Calling himself manager to his friends. Why are you asking about them?
Just making some inquiries.
They were very good people. He even helped the charity by driving a truck to Bosnia, taking volunteers and clothes.
Seems like there are a number of things about Mr. Marcus we don't know.
I think we'd better have another chat with him and his wife, Narika, and find out exactly where Melina does come from. Mr. Marcus! Please, open the door!
There's no light round the back and their car's gone.
Well, they've lied about owning a restaurant in Jamaica Lane, and as doting parents, they've still failed to produce a birth certificate. Now they've gone missing in the middle of an evening's trade. It doesn't look too good, does it?
Do you think they're lying about Melina being their daughter?
At the very least, I don't think they've registered her birth.
Maybe Cathy's telling the truth.
Let's see if the neighbours know where the Marcuses have got to. And then we'll dig up Mrs. Marcus's record from St Hugh's or Canley General's maternity ward. If Mr. Kumar's right about her accident, she might not have been able to have a child. And if that's the case, we'll have an all-ports bulletin issued.
Sir?
Oh, Steve, we're just about to interview Cathy again. It looks like she was telling the truth all along.
Before you do that, sir, I think there's something you should know about her.
When was your baby's birthday, Cathy?
You found the Marcuses out, haven't you? Can't provide any details, right? Melina was 3 last June on the 14th.
And what time was she born?
In the night, about 2:35 a.m. I was in labour for nearly an hour. Bet Mrs. Marcus couldn't tell you that.
How much did Melina weigh?
6 pounds 12 ounces. She was a big, healthy girl. Been kicking me for months.
Right. And what can you tell us about her birthmark? The one on her back.
What about it? It's just a mark, that's all.
Cathy, do you remember Michelle Stubbs?
Look, when can I see Melina?
Michelle was the woman you were staying with when you ran away 3 years ago. Now, you said that you gave birth at a friend's place. Was that friend Michelle?
The place where you left Melina on those dustbin bags, that was behind Jamaica Lane, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Marcuses had a restaurant there. I've told you.
Well, Michelle was living in a flat that backed onto Jamaica Lane, and she's told us that you came to see her when you were pregnant.
With Melina? Yeah, I came to see her. I was carrying Melina. You see, I told you she's my baby.
It can't have been easy for you to climb down from her flat to that alley, down the fire escape. But then it's a matter of yards before you come to the back fence of the Marcus's restaurant, right?
Yeah, there were some dustbin bags there. That's how it happened.
No, Cathy, that's not true, is it? We've been to Jamaica Lane. The Marcus's old restaurant is at least a minute's walk from Michelle's flat.
No.
And what about these dustbin bags, Cathy? The back alley isn't accessible to refuse collection, too narrow for the van. The restaurants and businesses along Jamaica Lane put their rubbish bags out onto the pavement.
No, I left Melina on the bags.
And that stuff about the birthmark, we made that up. Cathy. Cathy. Michelle told us she helped you to abort your baby.
No! No, I gave birth to Melina, but then I lost her. But I kept looking for her. I never gave up, and now I found my baby again.
You told Michelle that the baby couldn't be born.
No, I didn't.
You said that it didn't deserve to live.
No, I didn't say that. He said that.
Who?
My dad.
Your father wanted you to have the abortion? Because she'd been raped?
Yeah. He said I was dirty. He said it was my fault.
Why didn't you go to the hospital for the abortion? Why go to someone like Michelle?
Because I wanted to keep the baby. I hid it from my dad until I was nearly 5 months pregnant. Well, it wasn't hard. He was never around. He was always busy at the bank. The hospital can't take your baby away from you once you passed 18 weeks. But Dad forced me. He said the neighbours shouldn't find out the bank. He took me to see Michelle.
Cathy isn't the mother. The Marcuses aren't the parents. Where did Melina come from?
Maybe they got Melina from one of the mercy trips abroad. Rescued her from an orphanage or bought her from a poor family. Either way, it's illegal. But they were desperate. Desperate people do desperate things.
Excuse me, I was in...
Shove it! Look,
I was in...
Do you mind?
Mind what?
Stop shoving me for a start!
I was here
Look,
first.
love, this is
All
important.
right. I'm sure we can sort this out.
I was here first, Mr. Stamp.
Look, my daughter's been kidnapped. I think she's in danger and I just don't know what to do.
OK, we'll take down some details.
Oh, yeah, Parker. Got your attention now, hasn't she?
Oi, Barry, behave. It's one at a time. Sit down over there.
Look, is there somewhere private I could talk? I mean, to a woman, maybe.
I think Sergeant Ackland's free at the moment. Why don't you wait in the interview room? I'll call her for you. Michelle, get June down here. All right, Barry, I'm all yours.
Mine's more than a kidnapping.
It's not a competition. What do you want?
Got to see someone. Got some information.
I'm all ears.
Not you. Someone in a suit.
I'll go and get changed.
Oh, I'm serious. I want to speak to Jim Carver.
And you're saying that Jenny has been kidnapped by some religious group?
It's not a group. It's a cult. He brainwashes them, turns them against their parents.
Who?
Winterson. He's the bloke in charge. He says he's a reverend, but I'd like to know where from.
And how long has your daughter been involved with this cult?
I don't know. They tell them not to talk about it.
How old is she?
16, why?
Well, I'm afraid unless you have some concrete evidence that she's being held against her will, there's not a lot we can do.
What if I reported her as a missing person?
Well, in that case, we would contact the group concerned.
Cult. He runs a cult.
And try and arrange a meeting.
Well, he'd just say she wasn't there. Look, isn't there anything you can do? I don't think she's safe there.
What makes you say that?
You're not a mother, are you?
No, but that has nothing to do with what we're authorised to investigate.
No point in staying then, is there?
Mrs. Buxton, look, Mrs. Buxton, at least let me call them. Oh.
Another satisfied customer, Sarge?
Well, you look like you've got your hands full yourself, Jim.
What is it this time, Barry?
I need to talk to you, Mr. C.
I haven't got time for fairy tales, Barry.
No, look, I really need to talk to you. Alone, like.
Before you get too comfortable, Barry, let's be straight with each other from the start.
Mr. Carver.
Don't interrupt. The last time you turned up with some pucker information, I wasted half the night waiting for a villain who didn't exist.
It was a mistake.
I'd be prepared to believe you, Barry, if you hadn't made the same mistake every time there was a sniff of a reward somewhere.
I'm very public-spirited.
How many times have you asked for a reward?
Once or twice. Maybe 4 times.
I thought I'd check up on you before we had this little chat, Barry, and guess what? You've given false information on no less than 14 separate occasions at several different police stations.
Now, wait a minute, I know there's some...
All right. I grant you that the first one was for real, but that was 5 years ago.
How do you know about all them?
Police stations talk to each other, Barry. Right. I'm going now. I don't want to see you again.
Please, Mr. Carver, this is pucker.
Isn't it always?
Look, I'm not after a reward this time.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I really need to tell someone.
All right. Wait there.
All units from Sierra Oscar, Silverdune Manor, St Oswald's Drive. A disturbance. Any units still?
Sierra Oscar from Sierra 86, all received. We'll take that. We're nearby.
Thanks, Sarge.
Oh, no, this is Joan Buxton. The one who thinks her daughter's been kidnapped by some religious cult. Joan! No, wait! Come on, what's going on?
I just want to see her. They won't let me see her. I'm a mother and they won't let me see her.
Yeah, well, doing this isn't going to help,
Well, I
is
just
it?
want to talk to her. I should be allowed to talk to her.
Which one of you called the police?
See? Bunch of loonies. You've got to get her out of there. And you can arrest Winterson while you're at it.
I'll try and find someone to talk to.
Right, just calm down. Let me know what's gone on.
Yes? Somebody called the police from this address reporting a disturbance.
Yes, I called you. Can you take that woman away now?
Are you the owner of the property?
No. Reverend Winterson is. And please, just take her away.
We're going to need a statement from the owner of the property if you want to press charges.
We'll be back soon. You can wait outside.
Hang on. Does a Jenny Buxton live here?
Just wait for Reverend Winterson. He'll talk to you.
Is she there?
I didn't get a chance to look. The owner's on his way back.
Good. You're going to have to do something. My Jenny's being held prisoner by those zombies.
Joan, I've already
That's
explained
him, Winterson. He's the one you should be arresting. Oi! What do you think about that then, eh?
Joan, look, if you keep calm, he might drop the charges.
Are you the Reverend Winterson?
Yes. And you are?
PC Quinnan.
Peace be with you, PC Quinnan.
Thanks. Are you the owner of this property?
Yes, and I can confirm that none of these windows were broken when I left this morning.
We need to take a statement from you and whoever else actually witnessed what happened.
Can it wait? I think we need some time to settle ourselves alone. If you could take her away now, please.
Excuse me. Does a Jenny Buxton live here?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that.
Well, it's just that Miss Buxton's mother's a bit concerned about her. If we could arrange for them to meet for a few minutes, maybe we could get all this sorted out.
I understand the situation, Constable Quinnan, but I'm not prepared to discuss individual members of our community. It's a matter of trust. There are many in there who've had bad experiences with the police. It's my duty to protect their anonymity. I'm sorry. We will be pressing charges for the windows.
Right.
Now, if there's nothing else...
We'll be in touch.
Now, the guy's a fantasy merchant, Suzi, so take a deep breath. Thanks, Lynne.
That's okay.
Would you sit down, please, Barry? This is WDC Croft.
Hello, Barry.
Hi. So, who's been murdered this time, then? What's the matter, Barry? You've forgotten what you were going to tell us.
What's she doing here?
Well, WDC Croft is here to help. We think it's important to have more than one police officer involved when it's really serious information.
All right.
So, what have you got for us, then?
I know who done all the mines down the park. I know who it is. You can have him.
Rathfern Park?
Yeah, I can give you dates.
You can tell us who's been mugging gay men in Rathfern Park.
Yeah. You want to put him away, won't you?
How do you know all this, Barry?
I overheard it in a pub.
Yeah, you overhear quite a lot of things, don't you, Barry?
Sometimes. It's Finn. He's doing them.
Finn?
Yeah. You know, Bogman Finn, the taxman. Finn Sheen. He's one of the Mick crowd.
What would Finn Sheen be doing cruising around Rathfern Park? Well, I didn't know he was into that sort of thing.
No, he's not. No way. He likes doing them. Says they're puffs and they deserve it. Look, if I give you some times and dates, will you arrest him?
Well, we'll have to check them out first.
And that could take a while.
I can wait. I wrote it all down.
Why are you doing this, Barry?
Just think it's not right, you know? I mean, if there is a reward, I wouldn't turn it down.
In here, please.
You got her back then, Sarge?
Nothing to do with me. I see he's roped you in with Barry Paulson.
Yeah, well, there's been no murder so far. Who's the Tom?
No, she's not Tom. She's the mother of Miss Burr.
Oops. See you later.
So what are you going to do about Winterson?
We need to deal with the windows first, Joan. Now, what happened this afternoon when you asked to see Jenny?
One of them said I couldn't.
So what did you do?
I lost my rag, smashed a few windows, I admit it.
OK, that's all we need to know.
He's doing things to 'em, you know. Abusing 'em.
Winterson?
Yeah. Jenny told me. He told her his love was pure because it came from God.
That meant he could do anything he wanted.
Jenny told you that she was being sexually abused, but she still went back to him?
I told you, they've all been brainwashed. You going to do something about it now?
There's another one. Broken cheekbone, broken arm, multiple bruising.
The nastier they are, the more likely it is to be Finn. He's the sort of man whose evening's not complete unless he's crippled somebody with a pool cue.
Does he fit the description?
Yeah, but so could a lot of people.
Barry's dates are accurate.
Yeah.
What are we waiting for? Let's go and pick up Sheen.
No, hold on. Look, Barry Paulson never gives something for nothing. What's the last date on Barry's list?
3 months ago.
And there've been a few more since then, yeah?
7. And they're becoming more frequent. But they were all with 2 attackers.
Any descriptions?
Pretty vague. Just as vicious, though.
Jim, Suzi, what's Barry Paulson doing sitting around downstairs?
He wants to give us Finn Sheen for the Rathfern Park muggings, Gulf.
That's very decent of him. Anything in it?
Could be.
Any dead bodies show up yet?
No.
Well, you know who you're dealing with. Don't spend too long on this.
He had half the squad out last time, but Paulson turned up looking for a body that didn't exist. Now, who was the last victim?
Max Pemberton. Manager, Royal North Bank. Married, 2 children, no record. Says he was taking a walk. Didn't know it was a cruising area. Mr. Pemberton?
Yes?
I'm WDC Croft. This is DC Carver, Sunhill.
Oh, yes. Look, could we go somewhere else, please? You didn't mention to anyone why you were here?
No.
Thank you. How can I help you?
Could you describe your attackers for us again?
Not very well, I'm afraid. It was so dark. There was a tall, thin one and a shorter, stockier one. It was the tall one that I approached to ask for a light.
Can you remember anything else about them?
It was so fast. I tried to fight back for a bit, but the shorter one laid into me. He used some sort of stick. I think the other one was less experienced. He kept saying, it's not pucker, it's not pucker, let's go.
He used the word pucker?
Yes. Well, they do speak very strangely nowadays.
You've been lying to me, Barry.
No, Mr. Carver, I'd never do that.
You've been helping Finn do these muggings.
No.
Where were you 3 nights ago?
3 nights ago. I was at my mum's. That's where I was.
And what's Finn's alibi?
He don't tell me his. I mean, I don't know. Oh, no. I'm sorry, Mr. Carver. Look, he made me do them. I mean, it's not like I wanted to hurt them blokes, but he just don't say no to Finn.
And why would he want you to join him?
He wanted some bait. Like, people wouldn't go near him. He only gives me a quarter of what he made. I didn't want to do it.
So you're telling me that Finn intimidated you into doing these robberies?
Yeah.
Why come forward now?
It's him. Finn. You gotta lock him up. He's losing it. It's getting worse and worse down the park.
So you thought you'd shop him, even though it was likely you'd get done yourself?
I didn't think. I just want him off my back.
Why? What's changed? It's a nice little earner.
Well, the fact is, he says he's killed someone.
Oh, come on, Barry!
No, honest!
Barry, you're not doing yourself any favours. Now, why don't we just go back to the muggings?
Just shut up! Just shut up! I knew this would happen. The guy's a bloody murderer and you won't even listen!
OK, Barry. Calm down. We're listening.
Thank you, Julian. I think they need your firm hand in the kitchen. Reverend Dominic Winterson.
Sergeant Ackland, Sunhill.
And I've already met PC Quinnan. Peace be with you both. Would you like to come through? I'm afraid this afternoon's excitement has rather interfered with our daily routine.
Your routine?
Won't you sit down, Sergeant?
Oh, no, thank you.
As our community follows a daily programme of prayer, meditation. We do group work with some of the more disturbed. And, of course, some time has to be devoted to fundraising.
Disturbed? In what way?
I can't discuss anything to do with members of our fellowship.
Can't or won't?
Both. I thought you were here for a statement about the damage.
Is Jenny Buxton a member of your fellowship?
I can't tell you that. Jenny's spiritual choices are her own concern. Now, if you want me to make a statement, I will.
Reverend Winterson, There's been an allegation that you have been sexually abusing Miss Buxton.
What?
Now, normally we would wait to speak to the alleged victim first, but as you refuse to cooperate...
Get out of here.
That's not very Christian of you.
How dare you? I have shown nothing but love for these children.
We're still going to need your statement about the windows.
Forget the windows. Just go away.
Do you deny the accusation?
Of course I do. What do you think I am? Now, please, just leave me alone.
I knew her, see? We lived in the same squat for a bit. Jenny. She didn't like me much. I liked her.
And Finn killed her.
It's the crack that's done him. He's on the pipe all the time now. When he's not robbing people. Everyone's scared to go near him. I tell you, if he found out I was here, he'd carve me up.
When did he say he'd done it?
The other night. We'd done some bloke up the park. And he'd lost it again. Bloke started fighting back, so Finn started smashing his hands with his cue. He could tell I was a bit put out like, so he told me that was nothing. And anyone who crossed his path got what they deserved. He said he'd topped someone the other day just for pissing him off.
And this was Jenny?
I thought she'd moved out of the squat. Her and a few others with some God Squad bloke. She must have come back. Finn was saying how she wouldn't do it with him, you know? So he killed her. He was showing off about it. Like he was proud. I should be telling him how big he was.
We're going to get the DI involved in this, Barry.
Mr. Deacon?
Yeah.
Finn will get put away, won't he?
If we can get the evidence. And you'll help us with that, won't you?
Yeah. I'll help you. And they won't put us in the same prison, will they?
I shouldn't think so. We'll talk about that.
Off you go, then.
Well, are you going to do something about this, Reverend, or what?
We'll make some phone calls, talk to the neighbours. We'll see if there are any ex-members who know what's going on, but...
Really bringing out the cavalry, aren't you?
Look, Joan...
Oh, just forget it, will you?
Charming.
Well, what more does she expect us to do?
Joan. Winterson's in the front office.
Right, thank you, Matthew.
Barry Paulson, Sarge, to be held pending further inquiries.
Right, this way.
Right, what is it you want to tell us, Reverend Winterson?
I know why this is happening. Why people are telling these lies about me.
What lies?
Well, that I did things to Jenny, abused her. It's all untrue.
OK.
People are afraid of our church. Even though we do no harm, people are afraid. All we do is look after people in need. We're a Christian shelter. But that doesn't seem to matter. I had to move once before. Last time they said I was stealing.
The sexual abuse is a bit more serious than stealing.
Jenny isn't with us anymore. That's what you want to know, isn't it? She ran away the last time her mother showed up. We're not hiding her from her mother. We're trying to protect her.
What, Joan Buxton's been there before?
Oh, yes. A couple of weeks back, so drunk she could hardly stand. Poor Jenny was terrified. She can't talk about her mother without crying.
Why didn't you report this?
It seemed better to let it go. Joan Buxton has obviously got problems of her own.
So, where is Jenny now?
Well, I'm not sure.
Where did you recruit her?
We met at the squat on Rampling Street.
Well, could she have gone back there?
I hope not. But then where else could she go? Listen, I don't care what you think about me, but Jenny Buxton needs help. And her mother is the last person who'll give it to her. You say the body is somewhere in Finn's squat.
For the tape, please.
Yeah. Yes. He said he left it there.
And you're saying that Finn killed Jenny because she wouldn't have sex with him?
Well, he said he tried to tax her first for living there, but she didn't have any money. So he said that she could pay with, you know, sex. But she said no. So he lost his rag and that.
And killed her?
Yeah. Killed her.
Where is this squat?
Rampling Street.
What number?
Halfway down. 57, I think.
And Finn will be there, will he?
No, not now. I don't know where he lives. I only see him in pubs. I'm meant to be meeting him tonight down at Beckworth Arms. Oh, that's why I came in today. I didn't think it was going to take so long. Look, he's going to do me if I don't turn up.
That wouldn't be pucker, would it, Barry?
No, Mr. Deacon. Do you think you'll get him before tonight?
Depends on how quickly we can find this body. If there is one.
Dave?
Junior, what are you doing here?
Same as you.
Is she okay?
I had to cover her. He left her with a skirt up.
Sarge. You knew her before?
Yeah, we used to squat down the road together. Joined the church at the same time.
Do you know who did this?
No. But I reckon it was Finn Sheen. He was always hanging around the squat. Told her not to come back.
So why did she run away?
Was she afraid of Winterson?
He wasn't doing anything to her. Don't think the Reverend know how to.
Well, why didn't she stay?
Mother, of course.
Come on.
Oh, you've met Joan, haven't you? Seemed genuine enough. Well, Joan Buxton is a prostitute who had Jenny helping out the punters when she was 12.
She was pimping her own daughter.
Young girl's a real meal ticket.
Looks like we've been beaten to it. What do you got, June?
Well, we found our Miss Pearl. Looks like a murder, sir.
Her name wouldn't happen to be Jenny, would it?
Yeah, Jenny Buxton, why?
Suzi, get hold of Jim. Tell him to nick Sheehan on site.
Right, you all done?
Sarge.
OK, we better go and tell Joan the news and get her to do a formal ID.
More tears.
She'd better not.
Mrs. Buxton.
About time. Have you found her yet?
Could we come in, please?
Well, you better make it quick. I've got someone coming.
Visitor or punter? When did you last see your daughter, Joan?
A few months ago, before Winterson got hold of her. Have you arrested him yet?
Did you know your daughter was living in a squat on Rampling Street?
Oh, so that's where she's gone. She's always slipping off.
Why didn't you report her missing the other times?
Because I've always found her.
Maybe she was trying to get away from you.
What are you talking about? Have you talked to Winterson or not?
No, there was no need to. We talked to Julian instead. He used to share the squat with Jenny. He said the Reverend never touched her.
Oh, well, he would say that, wouldn't he?
He also told us you'd been pimping Jenny for the last 5 years.
Well, he's a liar. He doesn't know anything about our life.
Would you sit down, please, Joan? Jenny's dead, Joan.
What?
She went back to Rampling Street because the church wasn't safe from you anymore. She went back to the squat and somebody killed her.
Killed her? What do you mean, killed her?
We're pretty sure it's her. Julian found the body, but we need you to identify her officially.
Well, who did it?
Does it matter, Joan? She only went back to the squat because you found out where she was.
We were fine. She would have been safe with me. I told her I was looking after her.
We're still going to need you to identify the body.
Could you give me a minute just to tidy myself up?
Yeah, all right. We'll wait for you out in the car.